Hey guys, welcome back. Today we'll go over how to search for an item in an array. There are two ways to do this. The first is binary search, which I already posted a video over, and the second is linear search, which is what we're going to be working on today. Linear search starts with the very leftmost item in the list, and one by one it's going to compare each of the item we're looking for to each item in the list. Okay, so if the item matches with any element, it should return back the index value. So, for example, if we're looking for the number 7, it should return back the index value, which is 2. So it should return back the number 7 is found at index 2. If we're looking for the number 5, it should print out it's found at index 4. The number 5 is found at index 4. Now, if we're looking for a number that is not in the list, it should print out item is not found or -1, one of those. Okay, so for example, if we're looking for the number 50, since 50 is not in this given array, it should return back the item isn't found or return back -1. So let's go into creating the program to solve this. The first thing we need to do is define our function, and we do that by using the def keyword and call the function. You can call it whatever name you want, just be consistent. You can call it search, you can call it linear search. I'm just going to call this linear, and it's going to take in two arguments, two parameters. So the list underscore one. The reason I use list underscore one rather than list is because list is already a reserved keyword in Python, so you can use it as variables. Okay. And the second argument is going to take in is the item we're searching for. Okay. So now we need to use a for loop. So for I in range, we need the length of the list. Okay. So what this is saying, what this is going to do is search for each and every item in the list. Yeah. Now, if item is equal to any element in the list, so we do that by calling dot. So this is going to check if the element is equal to the item we're searching for, line number 3. So if it is equal to if the item we're searching for is equal to any element in the list, then we need to print out a message saying item is found at the index, whatever index it is. So item is found at index and then I. Okay. And we need to break out of this so it doesn't print out both the if statement and else statement. Okay, because we're also going to have an else statement, and the else statement is going to be for if an item we're searching for is not in the list, then it should print out item is not found. Okay. Okay. Now we need to create our list 1, and we're just gonna give it some random numbers. So 3, 9, 7, 13, 56, 47, 6. That should be good. And then the item, let's search for item number 9. Okay. And we want to print it out so remember, call the function whatever you named it. So in this case, linear, along with the arguments. So print linear, and then list 1 and item. Okay. So when we run this, it should print out, the number 9 is found at index 1. Remember, the counting starts at 0. So 3 would be 0, 9 would be 1, 7 would be 2, and so on. Okay. So when we run this, item is found at index 1. Okay. So let's check it for 13. There we go. Item is found at index 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Now, what if we have multiple numbers? Let's say we have 3 here, and let's do 7. Okay. So let's just go 7 is the perfect number. And we run 7, it only prints out the very first 7, so item is found at index 2, which it is found at index 2, but it doesn't keep searching the list because we also have 7s in towards throughout the rest of the list too. We have more than one 7, so we want to be able to print out that each time 7 is in the list, the index value of that. Okay, so we need to first create an empty list. So list 2, and it's going to be empty. Okay, and we're going to use flag and set it to false. Now, the flag variable is used as a signal to let the program know that a certain condition is met. Okay, so for I in range, length list 1, that is correct. Now, the only thing we need to change is the flag. So flag equals true. So if the element is found, that's what this line number 6 is saying. Okay, so flag is set equals to true, and then we need to add the item to the list, so pretty much duplicate it, and we do that by using the append method. Okay, so append list 2, and we're gonna append that item. Okay, now if flag, so what if flag means is if flag is equal to true, or if the condition is true, then so then we need the for loop. Oh, why am I doing that? There we go. If flag, then we need a for loop for I in list underscore 2. We need to print out the item. And we can actually print out, you see here it says item is found in index 2. We can actually print out the item we're searching for, and we do that by calling item. There you go. Okay. And we don't need this break anymore. Okay. So when we run 7, it should print out each time the index value for each time we have 7 in our list. So let's run it and see if this is correct. There you go. So item 7 is found at index 2, 7, and 8, which is correct. Now let's put it to where our user can enter a number they want. So first int, since it's going to be a number, input, and we're going to use enter, just enter a number. Okay, so this should prompt the user to enter a number. They're going to enter a number, and if the number is found, it should return back the index value. If it's not, it should return back false or something. So let's search for the number 7 to see if that still works. Item is found at index 2, 7, and 8. Let's search it for item 9. There you go. Item is found at index 1. Okay. And let's search it for 80. Item is not found. So if the item is not in the list, it should print out this else statement. So that's it for our linear search. I hope you learned some basic computer science algorithm, and I'll see you at the next video.